Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking.
Cool beans.
So thank you for joining us this afternoon to be a part of the Davis Project. We're doing interviews with all of the Ashaki models to talk about their own experiences and combat the stigma of depression and mental health concerns. So just want to ask you a few questions today to share a little bit about yourself with us.
Sure.
Can you give us your name and your age?
My name is Arla Scott. I'm 62 years old.
Wonderful. And what are the different roles and parts that you play in your life?
In life, I work for the federal government, and I'm a full-time management analyst. So I run projects, and I write policies and procedures during the day. During the evenings, I'm the founder and director of the treatable Youth Association, and I'm principal instructor, choreographer with that, and I'm a mom, and I have a cat.
Wow, of people and of furry ones.
Yes.
That's wonderful. So when you hear the word sadness, what words or images come to mind?
More of a feeling, hurt or loss, and temporary. You know, sadness to me is temporary. It's a temporary hurt or a temporary loss, and you know that you may be sad now, but you'll be okay. Okay.
So then moving to the word depression, what words or images come to mind when you hear that word, and how does that compare to your definition of sadness?
Depression, you don't know, it's temporary. Depression, it's a sadness and a loss without hope. It's no way out. You know, you just push, hopefully, when you can, to keep going. Because sometimes you can't even do that.
In thinking about different experiences and time periods in your life, has there ever been a period where you felt like you had an extended period of sadness or a depression, and what was going on at that time?
A 20-year marriage was ending, and I was very depressed about that. I felt like every day I was walking through mud just to go to work and then come home. I couldn't really manage to do much else. I was in therapy sometimes 2 to 3 times a week, and eventually ended up on medication for a year to deal with the depression. And that's when I really felt I didn't see a future for me. I didn't know what it looked like. Yeah, that's how I felt. That's why. And eventually, through the therapy, through the medication, I was able to keep pushing until it got easier. You know, it got easier, it got a little lighter, and I began to see hope, or have hope. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that with us. So in describing that situation, you mentioned a couple of things that helped you move through that period and become stronger. What are some of the tools or strategies or skills that you use that help you overcome difficult times, difficult periods?
Well, first of all, I definitely reaffirm that it's temporary. Okay, I know how to figure out what my part is now. If I run into a problem, I know how to figure out my part and then how to work towards a solution. And I know how to separate whatever the problem is from my essence. It's not of me. It may be a situation I'm in, but it's not a part of me. So that keeps me from going down that rabbit hole again, and helps me to work through it, find a solution, and keep moving. And that's from years of therapy, you know, gaining those tools and gaining that perspective.
Wonderful. Any other things that you've been able to incorporate into your life or your lifestyle that helps you?
Oh yeah, well, treatable feeds my soul. The singing, the dancing, that's a natural high. That keeps me going. The girls who I often want to strangle, but do love, keeps me going. Yeah, the meditation, my church, all the lessons, you know, and even my daughter, she keeps me going quite a bit, you know, such a joy in my life. And I'm waiting for a grandchild. That keeps me going.
Wonderful.
I hope it shows up one day. You know, I'm just waiting. So those are the kind of things. Yeah, meditation, prayer. I definitely have worked on my spiritual walk in terms of the orishas and the deities that I talk to, and trying to stay connected with my ancestors on a regular basis, asking for guidance constantly, and hopefully being still long enough to hear the answer, and then stepping out on faith, you know. So that helps me.
Okay, great. Thank you for sharing those with us also. So just wanted to appreciate you again for coming out today and being a part of the project and being so open with sharing all parts of your essence with us today. So thank you very much.
Thank you.